Hey guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I'm your host Nick Nack, hanging out with you guys really early this morning on this Saturday morning. It's like 12 something a.m. here in the Plastic Planet, aka the future side of probably an episode of Hoarders. I'm just hanging out right now, man, drinking probably some 10-month-old Bud Light, and I'm going to show you guys some shit that I've been working on around here, not only up here in the Star Wars wing of the Plastic Planet, but downstairs in the arcade/archive room. Just going to give you guys some updates, some new figs, some new shelves, some new displays, and some new fun and hopefully awesomeness. So yeah, let's get on it, guys. Let's get on it right now. Alrighty guys, well first up tonight, if you watched my last video where I had unboxed and showcased beautiful 1/6 scale Hot Toys Padme up there, you might have caught a hot second of this diorama that I just recently kind of completed. And I really like this one a lot, guys. I really like this one. Basically, I have a 1/6 scale Hot Toys Han Solo from Solo, and replaced the head on there with a more mature Harrison Ford head sculpt. In there with my second Mandalorian Luke Skywalker, and there is a really awesome Krista Gooseman lightsaber in there as well with that Luke. And yeah, this just looks awesome, man. This is just throw this one in the category of shit we should have gotten. And a lot of my displays are like that, kind of celebrating shit we should have gotten from Disney. And, we needed to have, whether it was an animation or live action, we needed to have an awesome Luke Skywalker Han Solo buddy segment. At least a segment, man. I would think a whole series, but at least a segment somewhere. That would have been fucking awesome. Anyway, so yeah, this looks really cool. I love this one a lot. And yeah, this is one of my favorites right now. So really enjoy this one. Alrighty guys, well it's been several months since I've given you guys a little update on my Black Series shelves. And yeah, this isn't a Star Wars figure, man, but I just threw him in there because he's just tits deluxe, man. And that's this fucking random alien from the Cosmic Legions line. And yeah, I think he's like a 1/12 scale figure, I think. But he looks really rad in here with my Star Wars figs, man. So yeah, I'm definitely having him chill out in here. I don't know where else I'd put him. But yeah, picked him up at my local collectible store, right around Super Bowl weekend, so back in mid-February, I guess. But yeah, he's been chilling here for a while now, and I haven't showed him off here on the Plastic Planet. But yeah, this guy's rad. I don't know what his name is. He's got a name, but I don't know. But he's really rad. So cool, huh? Yeah, I think so. Alrighty guys, and for the second time in 1 week, man, we got some more Padme love up in here in the Plastic Planet. That has never, ever happened in the history of this channel. Showcasing off 2 different Padme Amidala's figures in 1 week. But this one's a Black Series figure, and obviously from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And here is her little outfit she had on when they basically tried to retake the capital of Theed at the end of the film. And yeah, she looks great, man. She's a welcome Black Series addition to my collection. Again, not a lot of Padmes in my collection, and so I'm really happy to have this one. And she comes with a couple different little guns and one hand swap out. And so yeah, very nice. Nice little ad. Picked her up from Amazon. And lastly, for Star Wars tonight, I picked up one of these 5 POA 3.75-inch figures that they had at Walmart. They had a number of them. Of course, I picked up the Luke Skywalker. Not planning on collecting this line, really. But I thought I'd get the Luke because he looked cool. So picked him up for $10 at Walmart. And yeah, let's just break this bad boy open too. So yeah, here he is all removed from his packaging. And yeah, man, camera doesn't really do him justice. He's a nice little figure for $10. Again, picked him up at Walmart. And, every time there's a fucking Luke Skywalker figure, I'm buying the damn thing because that's just sort of how I vote with my dollar, even though it's gone pretty much ignored at this point, but I'll keep trying. But yeah, man, love me some Luke Skywalker, and yeah, we'll always support this character no matter what. And yeah, he looks awesome. And this is a nice little figure for, again, 5 points of articulation, a little bit of a swivel on that neck, so you can move a little bit of limited movement up and down on that neck as well with his head. And yeah, he's got the little Grogu backpack that slots in there real nice. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to collect this line, but I like it. Alrighty guys, well, like I said, that is it for the Star Wars editions, but right now, man, I'm downstairs in the arcade/archive room, and actually I got some new shelves behind me, courtesy of my good buddy Uncle Pat, who gave me these really awesome shelves. They're actually IKEA shelves, they're not like the shitty-ass Walmart shelves I usually buy. So these are really nice-ass Walmart bookcases, and I got some really cool action figures on there. And a lot of them are, well, a couple of them anyway, are new. And so, yeah, man, I'm going to give you guys a little tour of these shelves right behind me. Let's do it. This is going to be great. Alrighty guys, I'll just give you a little bit of the lay of the land before I go shelf to shelf, man. I did put some lighting in this shelf. That required me to put a little border on it, and I just did that with some, basically some command strips, some heavy-duty command strips, and then put some LED strip lighting in there. I never tried the strip lighting before, and I don't think I will again because it was a pain in the fucking ass, but I think it looks pretty good as it is right now. And I'm just giving you guys just a little bit of a preview, and I'll go shelf to shelf here in just a minute. A lot of this stuff you guys have seen before here on the Plastic Planet, but some of it you have not. So up here, man, just got some miscellaneous retro dinosaurs. Got an Armada Unicron transformed into the planet mode. Got some Heroes of Cybertron, two of my favorites, Grimlock and Rodimus Prime. Some fish tank decorations there with some giant bugs on them and shit. And then coming down to the next shelf, this is sort of my cartoon-esque shelf, except for, well, Bill and Ted really aren't a cartoon, they're live action. But anyway, man, I got Popeye there. That's a really badass looking Popeye. I think I've shown him off before. Bill and Ted with their iconic phone booth, time-traveling phone booth there, and their guitars, you know, getting their wild stallion freak on, looking really good. Found this Spongebob vending machine at Five Below, and got it for $5, obviously at Five Below. I just thought it was really cool to go along with this really cool Good Smile Spongebob I picked up off Amazon. Got him for like 60 bucks, but he is phenomenal. I've always kind of wanted a more premium Spongebob, and I saw this guy. I forget the YouTuber's name. I would totally give him a shout out if I could remember. But yeah, I saw this guy on another YouTube channel, and I just fucking had to buy it. It comes with a little background there, different eye swaps, different face swap outs. Just absolutely awesome. I should give it a full review, but I'm not going to. But yeah, he looks really cool. If you want to see a full review on this guy, there's other YouTubers out there that have already done it. He's been out for a while, but yeah, really cool looking Spongebob there, picked up for 60 bucks. And then over here in that same Nickelodeon vein, I've got my last Airbender Avatar figures there. And yeah, looking really cool as well. And then coming down to the next shelf, guys, I've shown him off before, but I've got my EXO Star Trek The Motion Picture Captain Kirk there, flanked by a couple different Enterprises, including my Art Asylum Enterprise. I think that's a Hot Wheels Enterprise there. And then there is my original copy of Star Trek The Motion Picture I got back in the late 80s. So I've had that for almost 40 years now, but yeah, still looking great. And then I picked up a new EXO figure just recently from Entertainment Earth. Got the Captain Archer. Absolutely love him. I love Enterprise, man. I love that show a lot. That might be, hot take, that might be one of my favorite Star Trek spin-offs. I think I might actually like Enterprise better than Next Generation. I know that's a hot take. It's a close tie, man. It's a close tie, but I might actually like Enterprise a little better than Next Generation. I know that's a bit of a hot take for some people, but I might. And of course, it comes with Porthos there, man. I had to get it, man. It came with a damn dog, man. That fucking beagle is cute. So yeah, man, I've got Captain Archer there with my Season 1 unopened box set of Star Trek Enterprise, as well as my Art Asylum Enterprise there that's a bit beat up, so I just kind of taped it to the wall there. Its stand is broken, and one of its nacelles is broken back there, so you can't really see it when it's taped up to the wall there. It just looks really nice. And then I think that's a Johnny Lightning NX-01 Enterprise I have with it as well. So yeah, this is a really nice shelf. I don't know if I'm going to do anything more with it. I thought about putting some more diorama elements in there to give it a little more, kind of bring it all together a little bit, but I don't know, man. I kind of like it just kind of like how it is. A little bit minimalist, but still looking really good. Next shelf, we got some Universal Monster movie love down here. I got the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Picked that up at a Best Buy. and it'd been there a while. It was covered in dust, and as I was leaving, the manager actually complimented me for buying the fucking thing. He's like, man, thanks for getting that fucking thing out of my store. I guess it'd been there a while. Anyway, man, maybe action figures aren't selling as good as they used to. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, this is really cool. And I did put him in this little diorama here. That's actually a small fish tank that we at one point had a betta fish in, and put him in there. Of course, there's no water in there or anything like that. But it looks really, really cool. I thought about maybe doing a thing with some resin, but that'd be a shitload of resin. That'd be like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks worth of resin. So I just think I'll just keep it empty, and that way if I ever choose to take him out of there, I can. So I don't know, that looks really, really cool. And these boxes, these NECA boxes, just make for great display pieces as well. Really just sort of highlight the figures, as well as my Bela Lugosi, Dracula figure. Really, really cool. That's a really, really cool figure. Shown him off before here on the Plastic Planet. But yeah, I picked up the entire diorama kit for him, although I did make the floor myself. And then of course there is his box as well. Again, just really, really nice highlight pieces, and looking really, really cool. I don't know, that's a fun shelf. Oh, and that skull's just a Halloween skull I did some dry brushing on, so yeah, kind of neat. Alrighty guys, next shelf down, man. I got sort of my I don't know what the fuck this is. This is my random ass fucking fun figures, all like hanging out getting stoned diorama, I guess, because we got some sofas in there. And I've got the banana from Fortnite, got classic Alf in there. Chester Cheetah, that's a fun fucking figure. You can see the box for him back behind them. Marty's up behind him, Marty McFly from Back to the Future's swinging his guitar back there. And of course I've got E.T. there in an awesome fucking flannel shirt. Love that a lot. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And the accessories, of course, we got Lucky the cat from Alf in a sandwich, and Chester Cheetah's there. He's got his giant Cheeto there with a bag of Cheetos on the couch. Again, man, that's just fucking cool, man. I don't know, man. I might even try to do more of a diorama with this. I don't know. Maybe try to put some carpet in there or something. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, but just random thoughts I've had. Next up, man, I got my Grimlock, my vinyl Grimlock figure from Super 7 in there, and he's got his I've got so many Grimlocks now I can kind of put some silly accessories on some of them. He's got that mind, basically that intelligence transfer gizmo on top of his head, where he's, making the Technobots from season 3 of the Transformers. So that's just fun. And then over here, man, we got the Mistress of the Dark herself, Elvira. She's hot. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's a good angle right there. So anyway, yeah, another episode of the Plastic Planet where we're perving on plastic. Should make that a whole segment, perving on plastic. But yeah, there's Elvira there, Mistress of the Dark, and she's got a fun little accessory there as well. And then that backdrop is actually from a He-Man figure I just threw in there, but I think it works. I think it works real well. So yeah, this shelf looks pretty rad. And the next shelf down, guys, we got some Dukes of Hazzard love in there. It's nothing you guys haven't seen here on the Plastic Planet. I've got my authentic Midland CB radio in there. I don't know if that thing works, but I don't know. I just got it off eBay for like next to nothing. It might work. I don't know, but I've never plugged it in and tried. Right there, that's a license plate. That's a bicycle license plate I had from when I was a kid. And then I've got my die-cast metal generally that I picked up as an adult. And then over here, I've got that Mego generally that I restored a couple years back. And of course, I've got Mego, Bo, and Luke Duke in there as well. So that's cool. Not much to write home about on this shelf, and then I'm hoping to do some improvements on that in the near future as well. And then down here I've got my Scooby-Doo, the whole Scooby-Doo gang there in the Mystery Machine. Yeah, that's just cool. And then there's some boxes over here, so not much to talk about there.
Who are you?
I'm many faces with the power to change from man to robot to monster.
Oh no!
He-Man.
Alrighty, guys, and finally I've done some improvements over here. And added some additions to my He-Man shelf. So let's check that out. Alrighty, guys, first up tonight, I promised you guys an update on this piece that I've been working on for a couple months now. And that, of course, is my customized Fright Zone, my 1/6 scale customized Fright Zone there. Of course, I've got the Mondo He-Man in there, battling the awesome Fright Zone snake that I kind of made myself. Actually, it was a Velociraptor puppet. And to kind of give it a little bit more of less of a dinosaur look to it, I did add some fangs in there as well. So it looks a little more serpent as opposed to like a dinosaur. Because obviously a dinosaur is not going to poke its head out from that little hole. Obviously the Fright Zone monster is more of a snake. So yeah, that's really, really cool. So like I said, I got some fangs in there. That looks really, really nice. And then I also finally added in my 1/6 scale skeleton, sort of in an anatomical posterior pose there. That's a little disappointing. Got him off eBay. and I was hoping it would be articulated, and I could kind of have him slumped over those quote unquote bars I put in there. They're obviously just tree limbs that I snapped off and put some twine on to kind of give him that sort of I don't know, rustic look, I guess. But anyway, he's stuck in that kind of anatomical posterior pose, something you'd see in a medical or an anatomy textbook, but he looks fine. Still looks creepy in there, and I might have another skull, another 1/6 scale pseudo-authentic looking skull coming as well. But yeah, that's the update on the Fright Zone, and I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely a little more Fright Zone-y with the dead body in it, I guess, with a decomposed skeleton. So yeah, looking rad. Alrighty, moving down here, I've added a few new figures, including Snout Spout. Check out Snout Spout there from the new Eternia line from Mattel Creations. That was weird, man. I've never pre-ordered a figure from them. Literally pre-ordered it like on a Tuesday and got it on like a Saturday. It was crazy, man. I didn't think any action figure company worked that way. So shout out to Mattel Creations. That was really, really cool. He was like $33. I don't think that's bad. He came with a really nice premium looking box and some accessories and just really, really badass looking action figure, if I don't say so myself. And then of course I've got some other figures in here, some more Revelations figure. I've got the Faker, the He-Man Faker in there. And of course, look at that deluxe Beastman. That thing is badass, man. It comes with a giant club and shit. And yeah, an animal skin. That's badass, man. Yeah, I just think that's really, really cool. Please excuse my little bit of my ignorance when it comes to He-Man. It's just sort of a line I'm just kind of getting into. And yeah, I'm just kind of having some fun with it. But I'm not an expert on it. But yeah, looking really, really cool. I like this shelf a lot. Alright, and then finally on the Masters of the Universe front, picked up a few new Masters of the Universe Origin figures that I found on sale at Ross. I found Leech at Ross there, and he is really, really fun. Came with a number of different hand swap outs, different head portrait with a sucker face that you can like literally stick to shit. Really, really fun figure. So I got him for like $5. That is really, really rad. Leech is awesome. And then of course over here, I just picked up today at Walmart for like $10 or $11. Got Buzz off there. Yeah, so he's really, really rad as well. So anyway, yeah, my Origins collection's coming along really, really nicely. And again, excuse my my ignorance on Masters of the Universe. I'm not an expert on it, but I am enjoying collecting them. Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for this edition of the Plastic Planet. Please like, share, comment. Please do subscribe, guys. And like I used to say, and like I'll still say, life is also very, very short. So why don't you guys get out there and fill it with some plastic shit. Alright guys, till next time. Later. Love ya. Bye.